So this is what the wig first looks like when I first put it on my head, and now we're going to get into styling it. So first I'm going to go in with my water from my spray bottle, and I'm just going to take this and spray it all over my hair, mostly towards the bottoms, because this is really just going to help me try to detangle the hair and get some control. So now going in with my hot comb, I'm just going to be really laying down this hair. If you like big hair, then you guys can definitely skip this step. This is optional. And then I realized my hair wasn't in the middle, so I just corrected the parting. And yeah, so basically I'm taking my hot comb and I'm just going to try to lay down the top of the hair so that it's a little more easy on the eyes for me. So as you guys can see, I decided to go with a side part instead. So now I'm just taking the hot comb, just trying to perfect the side part. I like my side parts to be high, but I also like them to be laid, if that makes sense. You guys will get what I'm saying. So as you guys can see, I'm just adding more mousse to the hair, and this is actually just to perfect the curls, because as you can see, when I took the hot comb, it kind of messed up some of the curl pattern. So this is just to get the curl pattern back to its normal state. So far, this is how the hair is looking. It's looking pretty good. I just want to make the top a little more flat in certain areas. So I'm taking my curling iron now, my curling wand, and I'm just going to just use this to really perfect how I want the hair to shape. So once again, this step is optional. This is just if you really like your hair laid like me, then this is a step that you can do. But this is totally optional. I'm just a little extra and I like my stuff looking a little more perfect. So now the final product is more detangling spray, and this is just for me to run my hands through my hair one more time to make sure everything looks perfect. And then I'm just going to go in one more time with my curling iron just to make sure that the top is as laid as I want to. And guys, this is the final step. So in the next clips, I'm just going to be telling you guys a little more about the hair and going a little more in depth. So stay tuned for that. So guys, this hair is from Yiroo Hair, and they reached out to me and they sent me 3 bundles and a closure, and this is the Brazilian curly hair, and the bundles were 16, 18, and 20 inches, so it did come off in a layered effect, and the 20 inches stop right there. So one thing I love about Brazilian curly hair is the curl pattern. This is just such a pretty curl pattern. You don't have to do much to it. All you have to do is add some product, and you barely even have to run your hands through it. So when it comes to shedding, I didn't really run my hands through it too much because I didn't want to mess up the curl pattern. I didn't want it to get frizzy, so I didn't get much shedding. This hair is super duper soft, so I definitely do recommend Yiroo Hair. Everything about them will be in the description box down below. The exact link to this hair plus the closure, along with any promotions that they're having at the moment. All of that is going to be in the description box down below, so make sure you guys go check them out. So I usually rather frontals than closures, but they sent me a closure. So with the closure, it was actually really easy to take care of because the closure comes from like here to here, which is a good amount. So I can do a side part, I can do a middle part. You know, I can play around with the hair. Closure was, I believe, 14 inches, so the closure is the shortest one, which is why it comes off in a layered effect. But for the side part, that works out because it makes it look a little more thicker. So I definitely do like this hair mostly in a side part. I did attempt to try it in a middle part, but I realized that I'm going to like the side part more. So if you're into like the more natural style and you like big curly hair, this is perfect for you. The hair was actually way bigger. I calmed it down a little, but it's still considered big. And if you guys are interested in the natural look, this is perfect because it definitely mimics people with natural curly hair. And especially in the middle part, it's kind of just, whew, it's way bigger. So if you're into that type of hair, this is definitely perfect. Even though the longest length is a 20 inch. 20 inches on Brazilian curly hair is pretty short, so it stops right about here, as you guys can see. So if you do want it to be longer, I suggest going for like a 24 inch maybe. And if you want it to be shorter, I guess you can go for like maybe a 16 inch, and then it'll be like right here. So that's if you're going for the bobbed effect. So from a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this hair about an 8.5. Definitely love the hair. I usually like longer hair, but this is like the perfect length. Honestly, it's like, you know, a natural kind of length. So you don't feel too crazy with the hair, but then again, it's not too short. So I definitely recommend this hair. The quality is good, soft, as you guys can see. It looks very lightweight as well. So when it came to finger combing the hair, I usually always recommend that you finger comb curly hair. But this was like, the curls are so tight, I actually did not want to finger comb them because I didn't want them to come out too big and too frizzy. So what I had to do was I was just like kind of going like this, and for some reason it was just making the hair be a little more calm. So yes, I can still put my hands through it and, you know, separate the hair. But there's just a method that you do. So basically you just take the product, either a mousse or gel or even just water, and go like this and then barely run like one finger through. So like you're not really tarnishing the curl pattern. So once again, everything about Yiroo hair will be in the description box down below. Make sure you guys go check them out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button. All my social media is going to be on the screen. And I love it if you watch till the end. I will see you guys in my next video.